Hi everybody and welcome to
The Movie House.
Today we want to talk to you about a little movie from 1984 called Against All Odds, starring Jeff Bridges and Rachel Ward.
Yes, and this movie, I saw this in the theater. So I'd been out of high school just a couple of years, and yeah, I liked it. It was a good movie, and the soundtrack is really good, especially the A-side. I had this on vinyl.
Yeah, I think I saw this on cable sometime in the 80s. I don't think I saw it in the theater. I could be wrong. I don't really remember. And I didn't remember much about the movie from seeing it the first time. And now having seen it the second time, I know why. Because I didn't care for it that much.
Yeah, it's not. I think the thing I remember the most about the movie, one, is Rachel Ward's wardrobe. I really liked a lot of her clothes. And I love the soundtrack. I'm a huge Phil Collins fan, and especially that time he was at his height, being part of Genesis and then going solo. So, and that song they played constantly, and it's a beautiful song, one of my all-time favorites. And but that's what I really remembered about the movie. And when we watched it, we forgot James Woods is in it.
Yeah.
He's the baddie.
He's the baddie. And he's great in it, as he always
wonderful.
is.
He's a good actor.
And the song is great. The title song is fantastic. I still like the song. But the story really isn't there.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not a family-friendly movie.
No.
It's not. I know they want to come off and say this is a romance. I don't think of it as romance. It's kind of gritty. It's a kind of gritty movie. I'd like to see the original that this is based on, which was in the 40s, I believe, black and white. So I'd like to check that out. I can't remember offhand what it's based on, but if you look up Against All Odds, it'll tell you. And in fact, the actress who plays Rachel Ward's mother played the Rachel Ward part in the original movie.
Right.
So I would like to check that out. I think, is it Robert Mitchum's in that?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he plays
he's
the Jeff Bridges character.
Yeah.
So I'd like to check that out because it's possible it might actually be better than the remake.
Yeah, I gotta
think
it was, because Jeff Bridges is a football player who gets injured.
Yeah.
So he's bad with money, and so he's got to make some quick cash. And James Woods is a shady kind of a guy. They know each other because Jeff Bridges' character is into shady stuff like gambling and whatnot, and so he brings him into this world, and it's like it's not even like a fish out of water. It's like Jeff Bridges is like has no business doing what he's doing in this movie.
Yeah.
Why is he doing any of this stuff?
Why is he doing it? Yeah.
And Rachel Ward, I liked her in the Thornbirds. I think she had just done that previous to this, and she was very popular. And I think she's a pretty good actress.
Well, I think this movie, you don't really like anybody. You're not rooting for anybody. You don't feel connected to anyone. It's just kind of like, really, it's a bunch of selfish people all running into each other. And then it just all blows up.
Yeah, and you don't even care about the bad people getting what they've got coming to them, really.
Yeah.
You don't care enough. They don't make you care enough about it. And, of course, it being 1984, the 80s, you have the obligatory sex scene and nudity.
Right.
And it's one of the most ridiculous ones I can think of from that time period where they're at like an Aztec ruin or something, and they're doing it in a cave on a giant rock. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It doesn't, that's what's funny is when movies do that, and it's like, I'm sorry, I've never been one to say that nudity in a film is art and sex scenes is art. It doesn't add to the movie. So you're just like, okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. And I like Jeff Bridges.
Great acting. There's great acting in it, but it's just not that good of a story. And again, you don't feel a connection with anybody. But I love the music. The music's good. Kid Creole. What is it? Kid Creole and the Coconuts.
Right.
For weeks, I've had that song in my head. And again, I had that album. So that was a nice blast from the past for me to listen to that great music again. Instrumental, and Stevie Nicks is on the album, Kid Creole, Phil Collins. It's a good album.
Yeah. So and it's directed by Taylor Hackford, that has done some good work prior to this, but this, I can't recommend it.
Yeah, it's
not worth it.
Yeah.
Listen to the song. That's the best part of the movie anyway, so leave it at that.
All right then.
All right then. That's it for us here in
the Movie House.
See you next time.